The 2018 BMW 2 Series Convertible. It's been 3 years since BMW started rolling the 2 Series into dealer showrooms, effectively removing the coupe and cabrio body styles from the 1 Series lineup and giving those compacts a new name. Just recently we saw shots of a facelifted 2 Series coupe prototype heading out for some testing, and now we're looking at the convertible version which, coincidentally, is wearing the same little bit of camo. As such, this so-called facelift isn't bringing much in terms of change, but the car should get a new, smaller grille layout, slightly revised headlights, new graphics for the taillights out back, and maybe even a few changes inside, as our photographers have reported that there was some covering over the dashboard. Word has it the engines that motivate the little cabrio that could even get an update, but you'll want to take that with a grain of salt for now. The updated 2 Series is expected to be revealed in late 2017 and go on sale for 2018, so there's still a little while to wait before we get to see the few changes that come with the new model year. But let's take a closer look and see what's going on with this prototype. There might be something interesting lurking in the finer details. Continue reading to learn more about the 2018 BMW 2 Series Convertible. Exterior. So, there's no beating around the bush when it comes to BMW. Its refreshes are never anything to write home about, and that's undoubtedly the case with the 2 Series as well. To start off, the kidney grilles will be downsized just a bit and feature more vertical louvers that are spaced closer together. As such, this will increase the space between the headlights and the grilles. BMW could opt to include thicker trim around the grilles to make up for the extra space. Flanking the grilles are a new pair of headlights. They maintain the same shape and size but will feature a different layout that includes 2 half-hexagonal LED strips that surround the headlight modules inside. The outer corners of the headlights are covered quite well, so the layout around the side markers could change a bit. Its refreshes are never anything to write home about, and that's undoubtedly the case with the 2 Series as well. Down below, the fascia will carry over all the same, save for one little change. Those corner vents that house the round fog lights have been changed a little. The inner corners are no longer blocked off, and there are 2 horizontal louvers there instead of one in the center. Again, it's not much, but the extra air flow could indicate the need for additional engine bay cooling, which points to the possibility of powertrain upgrades, fingers crossed. As far as the side profile goes, there's nothing to speak of, as BMW didn't even see fit to replace the side view mirrors. But there could be some new wheel offerings and likely a new paint option or two. Around back there's very little really going on in terms of change, but there will be new taillight units. Right now they are covered with decoy tap and some camo on the outside, but expect to see new graphics and possible even clear lenses. If so, BMW will be careful not to go with too much of a Euro aftermarket look, but it could be a nice addition to the vehicle if done right. Down below, the rear fascia has been reworked just a bit. The reflectors in the lower corners have been moved outward a bit and now extend around the corners of the fascia. The body lines down here have changed a bit, while it looks like that little vent in the rear fascia of the current model will either be reshaped or nixed altogether. Interior. Note: 5 Series interior shown here. Our photographers didn't get any shots of the prototype's interior but did say that the dash was covered up, which indicates that there is at least some change coming to the inside. Chances are this will be limited to an updated instrument cluster, but BMW may take things a little further and update the central vent layout. Chances are this will be limited to an updated instrument cluster, but BMW may take things a little further and update the central vent layout. It will also get the new infotainment software that we've recently seen in the new 5 Series that makes the system much more dynamic and easier to use. It will also get that awesome 3D navigation setup that displays your surroundings to scale in real time. It's a pretty damn cool feature to have. Outside of this and potentially some new interior color options, there won't be much else done to the inside as part of this refresh. It's possible that the seats could get a new stitching layout of something of that nature, but that would be the extent of it. Drivetrain. When it comes to power output, the 2 Series isn't that bad off for a car this size. The entry-level 230i and 230i xDrive comes with a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with 248 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque on tap. Shift duties are handled by an 8-cog automatic. A run to 60 miles per hour will take you 5.6 seconds while you'll top out, eventually, at 155 miles per hour. The xDrive model with all-wheel drive offers up the same performance figures. Moving up to the M240i will get you a 3.0-liter inline-six with 335 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. It gets the same 8-speed automatic for the taking, but can also be had with a 6-speed manual transmission. With the 3.0-liter, the 2 Series can hit 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds with the automatic or 4.7 if you row your own, while top speed remains locked at 155 miles per hour. On the fuel economy front, the 2 Series can get as much as 23 mpg in the city, 34 mpg on the highway, and 27 mpg combined in 230 form, or as much as 21 mpg in the city, 32 mpg on the highway, and 25 mpg combined in M240i form with an automatic transmission. As usual, the manual transmission option and AWD affect fuel economy marginally, but nothing out of the ordinary. As far as powertrain upgrades go, I'm not expecting to see any, but it wouldn't be the first time that BMW has surprised me out of the blue. And, word around the campfire is that there could be some engine updates as part of this refresh. If so, that 2.0-liter could be massaged to deliver closer to 260 ponies while the 3.0-liter could bump out as much as 345 or 350 horsepower. Those equipped with the automatic transmission will likely get a software update to improve shift times and efficiency. Prices. At this point in time, the current 2 Series starts out at $38,950 with RWD or $40,950 for the 230i in xDrive form. Moving up to the M240i will hit the bank for $49,050 while the xDrive form comes in $2,000 higher at $51,050. BMW doesn't have a whole lot of room to play with pricing at this point, so don't expect prices to increase by more than $500 across the board. Competition. Audi A3 Convertible. The Audi A3 Convertible is the 2 Series convertible's main competition, and it was just refreshed for the 2017 model year. The facelift brought about sharper exterior lines, which helps it remain the most aggressive offering in this selective niche, to go with some technology updates inside. It does come with a rather sporty interior that includes a flat-bottom steering wheel, and comfortable, supportive seats. Under the hood, you'll find a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder with 186 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque on tap. It's well underpowered in comparison to the 2 Series, even in entry-level form, and takes 6.9 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour. Top speed is set at 130 miles per hour, while fuel economy comes in at 25 miles per hour in the city, 34 mpg on the highway, and 28 mpg combined. Pricing starts out at $37,600 for the premium trim level, $40,850 for the premium plus, and $46,550 for the prestige trim level. All trim levels can be had with Audi's Quattro AWD system, so that's a plus. Read more about the Audi A3 convertible here. Conclusion. At this point, the BMW 2 Series is still relatively new, so it's not that surprising to see such a mundane facelift underway. However, while this refresh will keep things rolling for a little while longer, look to see BMW introduce a new gen model by the turn of the decade. Until then, the new light designs, revised grilles, and other little changes inside and out should help differentiate the post-mid-cycle model from those that were introduced in 2014. Hopefully, BMW brings some powertrain updates to the party as well, as everyone wants a little more power, right? The updated 2 Series should break cover in the third or fourth quarter of 2017, but until then, what do you think of what you see so far? Let us know in the comments section below. Love it. New exterior lights, possible drivetrain improvements, possible interior improvements. Leave it lazy, refresh little competition.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.